Hiya, hiya, all my lovely little sinners. I've decided to switch things up a bit for speed paints. I'm gonna try to do a voiceover for them now. So if you have any questions or just want to hear me talk about something, then let me know and I'll think about doing it. So, as of right now, I'm drawing my own original character in this video. His name is Zunifer, and he is the villain? I'm not sure how to describe him other than that. To put in simple terms, without spoiling anything, he is forced to do the villain's bidding. Like, he has no choice in anything he does. Under complete control of the villain. Now, Zunifer doesn't show up until later in the series, which I am currently writing, by the way. So, I really want to talk more about him, but again, I don't want to spoil too much, so I'll give other background information about him. Personality-wise, if Zunifer wasn't being controlled, he would very much be the cool, silly uncle. He's like that uncle or relative that you always want to hang out with because they're just super nice and super empathetic, and they just want to do all the things your parents usually don't let you do with him. So he'll let you do whatever, as long as you're not hurting someone. And if you are his loved one, he will do anything to protect you. Which may seem a little confusing if you end up reading my series, because he does hurt his nephew. But again, he is not in control of himself. He has no control of anything he does, so if anything, he hates himself for having this happen in front of him and being the one forced to hurt his nephew, because he very much loves and adores his nephew. Like, if he could, he'd be the parent of his nephew instead of his brother. And which I might say, I hate his fucking brother. I don't usually swear, but his brother, I hate him. He is, just put in simple terms, he's a narcissist, and he's not one that particularly wants to get better or recognizes his tendencies. So he's just cold to the main character, and I don't like his brother because of the way he treats the main character, who happens to be his son. I really wish that Zunifer wasn't the villain, again question mark, because I don't know if that's how you describe him, considering he's not acting in his own free will. He is being forced to do something that he does not want to. But those are kind of the way things are and how I created him, and so he's the villain, even though I don't want him to be the villain. As you can see, I've started drawing some lightning around his sword and his body. And this is one of the many powers Zunifer has. He has the power to control lightning and create lightning. And you may be wondering, oh, why doesn't he use this against the villain? Well, I can't say anything about that. That is something you'd have to find out for yourself when the books are released. But he cannot use it against the villain because of reasons. Again, I don't want to spoil too much because this is something end of series wise. He's not the main villain until the end of the series. And so I don't want to spoil anything. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of this speed paint, and if you have any questions or just want to say something, please don't hesitate to comment down below, and I'll get to you as soon as I can.